Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of The Witcher 3. So, the last episode was quite strange in the sense that we were trying to get through a quest with absolutely no weapon. There is something here we have to do first. We have to find
Must be
his.
Eskel's prints. No one else has left the keep recently.
We have to follow Eskel's prints, and for a while at least. Well, completing the 3 quests needed to potentially reverse uh, the quest on Uma. We made it to Kaer Morhen. We need to get up in our levels quite a lot. Hmm. Let's see. Picking plants because it would only be helpful to collect some more plants. I don't know why it is helpful actually. I should probably just not do that. It's a huge waste of time, let's just face it. Alright, so we need to go over here later. We'll just come back to that section and we'll follow the prints instead. The horse prints here are actually facing the right direction. That's nice. Let's see what this is. Hornworth. What's Hornworth? Buckthorn. Hornworth. Interesting. Come out the other side. Don't see his prints. So I can't examine his prints there. I assume he just crossed here. And there's some more prints. There we go. Have we talked to Eskel yet? He, I don't even know if we've spoken to this character. Do a little bit of looting. Can't be really stealing if, since I'm the guy. I'm one of one of the Witchers. Alright, I've lost the path here a little bit. See this one, this one, this one. There we go. Keep on following. It.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal.
So if I mount Scorpion, will I name it Roach?
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
As Eskel.
Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Hunting a goat. Enhanced Dracnoid oil. Really? I can't take it. I think I already have one. That's certainly something new. So let's go ahead and dismount. Still called Scorpion. So I can't rename his of course
Rocks.
now
Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
goat-like hooves might actually be
Bits
a
of bark.
succubus.
Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench.
So hopefully we don't end up having to edit. We haven't had to do as much editing as you could have. There are definitely some games. I think probably God of War would be a game that, if it came to a PC, without some kind of censor mod, it would be too much work to try and play that.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
Now we're back. So he's gonna use the goat to bait a fork tail, I bet. That would be the honest purpose to use a goat, I guess. Little Belcher.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Yeah, I don't think we've spoken to Eskel.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Maybe I saw him in the previous game.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Okay. Forktail.
It's taking off. Hit the wings.
What was that? That wasn't like an explosive bolt. Wow, I almost died there too.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Mm-hmm. Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight. Doubt the beat
Bleeding heavily.
from an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Man, I wish they'd just queue up the audio and play the next part as soon as the first part was done being said. I hate interrupting myself just because I'm so eager to push buttons.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
So this was the guy.
The
Now
old
that
hen,
he
she
loads
cackled.
in.
She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
So he was the one that got the other guy and made him a witcher, which he isn't really too happy about.
Landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. It broke its wing, I think.
Good, it can't fly off.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
So look here.
Might want to look around some.
So not only is the quest gonna bring us in this area, but so is the treasure hunt. Bleeding's that way. Let's go ahead and bring out our favorite thing. Goat. It seems we end up fighting things in caves a little too often. More often than you would think. Particularly when you consider that they do seem like they can successfully have fights on the field. It's not something like it doesn't seem like it's something they can't accomplish. Come on. Can't do strong attacks because I had the torch out. Forgot to put it up.
Alright, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up.
I've kind of forgotten how I liked Geralt's character in the writing. Alright, let's get all the rest of that. And then let's take a look around. Looks like we got everything. I hope we got the treasure piece. I think we did. Is it gonna make us walk all the way back? Oh. Good. No.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Gladly.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Care Moorhen wins!
5, 4, 3, 2, go.
Go.
Still have that kind of problem with the... Come, what the? What? Look at this horse! This horse is magic! He's doing it on 1 foot! This horse. Go, Roach, go! You psycho horse. He's showing off. What the heck was that? Buggy game. Ridiculous game. I've seen horses on their back 2 legs. I've never seen a horse hop on its front leg.
Hey there.
Boy, was that a pleasure to see such a dumb bug. Maybe this game would be worse if they didn't fix the bug.
Finally,
if they fixed the bugs.
Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
If you
Since
insist.
you insist.
Here, use it wisely.
I received 10 experience points and mountain folk boots. Manuscript page for Hanged Man's Venom. I think I already have that. Quest complete. Quest updated for Ugly Baby. 30 experience done. They could speed up that stuff a little bit. It's taking a little too long. Here we go. So I'm gonna just continue on that treasure hunt here. Even though racing is kind of cool, it really kind of still sucks. Oh man, I'm gonna have to rest, meditate. Come on. Why is it pointing me this way? Kind of felt like that bear didn't even want to fight. Alright. Here we go. Up we go. There's another bear. We'll just ignore him this time. I mean, you just don't have time for these bears. For whatever little they give me, it's bear country. Nope, don't fall. That was close.
The old signal tower. It'll be nothing but a pile of rubble soon.
Seems to be the case for a lot of things. around in Karamor and read the message. Alright. Well, those are slightly better. We read that, and hopefully that will give us all kinds of opportunities to find new places.
Might want to look around some.
So, now we're going to search the watchtower. Well, that was a big collection of stuff. I think the balance should be a little bit more. Should be, instead of having one thing with just one item in it, put all the items in one barrel and then have 2 barrels be empty. Do I need to get up to the top of that? Don't want to fall. It's one thing I don't want to do. Perhaps. Ooh, a portal.
Portal. Power cell's missing. Need to look around.
Nice. So if we find a power cell for the portal, we can activate the portal. It's a little jittery, isn't it? It's right there, come on. How do I get up here? Do I hop? No. Careful. There we go.
Right. Now to activate it. Teleport's open, but it looks unstable. Guess one cell's not enough.
That doesn't look stable. I don't think jumping through that's gonna work. Looks like there's something over. Wait, was it? Oh, there's another one over here. Didn't even see it.
Works. What a thunk.
Well, this could be really dumb. Hey, it worked. What did we teleport ourselves to? Are we anywhere near Karamor? Or 8th? Okay. So we need Yard. good enough? Woven armor. So now we got those pieces that we need to go over here, and where else? Way over here, and we're starting to see some more stuff. So yeah, this looks cool. Let's continue down this path. How do we get down? We'll just use our patented system of carefully sliding down mountains. Or not always so carefully sliding down mountains. Alright. I have to remind myself to save more often. That was a big mistake. Alright. Off we go. I'll either do that off screen, or I will intentionally, we'll give ourselves some time, at least, so we don't have to do the same thing twice in a row. We need a few more quick fast travel places if we can get it. I don't know if we are going to be able to get them. I don't know if this is just a small to medium sized area with not very many fast travel locations or what. And you know, it would probably be really smart to do just the, look at that, like 3 bears. Ah, leave them alone. New marker, iron mine, good. That's what I want, markers. So when we're running and we hit this, doesn't seem like you can pick them up. Doesn't seem like in the new style of walking around,
completed centuries ago.
You can even pick things up as you're running. Let's see. Which, okay. What's funny is I'm still having trouble like getting used to this new
Something behind these roots.
This new system of how he walks as compared to the old system. Doesn't feel like either system are really that good. Earth Elemental level 30.
An elemental.
Was this a level 30 quest? I can't take this guy. But there's like an illusion here. And that means I can't do anything. This is no good. I need to put like elemental. Need to put elemental oil on my sword. I needed to have done so much stuff. Maybe. I don't think my ability would kick in. I don't think my adrenaline point ability would let me hurt this guy. This is a real fight. And remember, something went wrong with my weapons. So I don't have the selection of weapons I would like to have right now. Oh, darn it. Get out of the way. Almost got it. Wow.
Notes say I gotta place the book in the right spot.
So let's meditate for 1 hour. You have to place something on there. Place the book. And then by placing the book,
Medallion's humming. There's magic here.
I've been able to... Oops. So what's that quick save there?
No ordinary forge. Medallion sensing magic. Ought to look around.
A magical forge. Ooh, a magical forge. Could I make magical weapons? A magical forge to make magical weapons. Let's see.
blacksmith's bellows.
Stand down. Be gone. This place belongs to Radmir.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am fire. This forge's soul. I am the flame that tempers steel.
Interesting.
Radmir of Torcarnate? He was flayed alive during Falka's rebellion. A long time ago, that.
You lie.
Listen, just want to look around.
Intruder, I cannot allow this. I will not allow it. No, not allowed.
That's a golem. I'm on fire. That's a fire golem. You know what? How about a little devil's puffball for you? How about a little bit of this? Like that? How about a little bit of telekinetic blast? How about I not die? Was this really thing? It's like this is not working well at all. Load most recent save. I saw it quick save. So the good news is we know that much of it. Should we just run? This way. Critical damage 1. Not gonna make any progress that way. We're having trouble. Let's see. Superior moon dust. 2% attack power, can't do that in combat. So if we can't do that in combat, I'm pretty sure we can't do anything in combat. Alright. Yeah, so that's not helping any. It's not doing anything. Oh, come on. Just don't let me die. You know what? Just run. Kill the Ifrit. Alright, we're not in combat now. So we can at least go here and see if we can find fire elemental is Demetrian bomb and northern wind bomb, elemental oil and ard. And it keeps telling me how I can improve, how I can pin those things. Hey, yeah, great, I can make alkahest. The one thing I don't need. Fork-tailed decoction. I'll take that. Alright. So we want enhanced deuterium bombs and then enhanced northern wind bombs. And then we want to find an oil of elementa oil, enhanced elementa oil, and then let's put 2% attack power, 3% attack power on it. Alright. Is that gonna be enough? I hope. Save the game. Saves created with this version of the game will be incompatible with previous game versions. Okay. So saves are not backwards compatible. That's good to know, I suppose. Hard bombs. Do this. Oh man, yeah, northern wind. Northern wind works pretty well. Come on, don't die. Get in there. Get that. So we can get some nasty hits in with northern wind. Come back out here and meditate. So let's let the swallow do its job and refill us. And then we'll use one more northern wind. Ten more seconds so I can drink another thunderbolt. So that's good. Now we can come over here and cheat and meditate and get all of our things fixed. And then come over here and throw it again. Wow.
Fire's out. Let's see what's behind the heart.
It freaked.
Nahalani's eye. Ought to use it. A secret compartment behind an illusion.
Behind the secret compartment, all kinds of stuff. Nice. And we're overburdened. Wow. I guess that's a really good point to point out that the whole situation of having a stash isn't helping yet. Because what's the point of a stash when the stash is set this way? So I need to get rid of 3 pounds worth of stuff. So drop one of these and drop one of these and I'll be fine. And out this way we go.
Might want to look around some.
So whatever that quest was, it was too high. We've got some Witcher contracts also that are still too high. We are almost at level 26. Secondary contracts. Uh, nothing is here. No place like home. And the ugly baby. I think it's kind of foolish to think that the ugly baby scenario is going to actually proceed us to a point where we can't proceed any further. How do we want to do this? Do we want to fast travel to Kaer Morhen, or do we want to try that again? Let's just fast travel to Kaer Morhen. I'll get that whole stuff later. Even if I was going to. Interesting that we have like 2 markers. So, quest we're gonna do is, I guess, no place like home. Just proceed to the main hall. Nothing bad could happen if we just proceed to the main hall, right? I need a salesman, a shopkeeper. That would be really nice to have, actually. Oh, this is a different way up. Where is Kira Metz in all of this? Is the question. Why isn't she here? I sent her to go this way. And yet she hasn't shown up. And Triss Marigold went a different direction, and that it makes sense why she hasn't shown up. This will be really weird if this actually is Ciri. If Uma is actually seen. So we have this whole stash thing. And I guess since this won't be able to be used for a while, we can start stashing weapons that's not going to be able to use for a while, so we'll stash that, we'll keep the things we want to keep, and we'll sell the things we don't. This stash system sucks. I'm glad it's there, but wow. In every way, just wow. Uma!
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this other method?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
I guess I don't have a choice. How strange to just be a passive witness to this.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that.
Really?
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Okay, so normally I'd say sounds great, but let's be honest, this makes it so much easier if I say no. As far as having to edit for YouTube. So
Yen, don't get mad, but
Stop. Suddenly I have an immense desire to drink.
I've gone from being
So,
faithful to
Head sorceress box your ears again?
you could say that.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eskel. What have
Where'd
you
you
been
go
doing?
while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony from modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
What did I do?
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
We're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Let's see, what's the right response here?
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young. Got time to talk about everything.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
First trial in years.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you
15
talking
minutes
about?
later.
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
At least we're not playing Gwent.
Now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about?
Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Getting drunk with the boys. So this Samvia. Okay.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yan?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave Pretty Boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder than up an ice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
How about... Let's see what let's have some fun is.
Come on. Let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty Boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy.
A drinking game.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
Let's see. I think I'll skip around, even though I probably have.
How about that? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Let's just keep skipping around.
Oh, Lambert. Kaer Morhen's black sheep.
Want to know the best part? They weren't even my knickers.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
I've never taken fist tech. Never jumped out a lover's window.
Taken fish tech. Eskel. Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right. Men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka.
Wow, this drinking game is
Vodka's
probably
gone.
gonna
Who's
have
gonna go get some more.
some kind of
All right,
effect
wait.
to
To
the
get
story.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf.
Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh? Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Marianne, take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Find Eskel with our Witcher senses.
Eskel, chop, chop.
He has drunk.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked. Eskel, chop, chop.
Where did he leave? Where'd he go? Wow.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here! Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel.
Looks like he went out the front door.
Hey, hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Think he hurt himself. Aha. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Here's a little bleeder.
Hey, look.
Got to
There he
level
is.
27.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Let's invite her. Why not?
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah! Summon the bitches! Alright. How's this work?
Well, twist here, turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine. But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Cadmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus abracadabra splather.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. Witches! Witches attacking!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
That was dumb. That was really
Man,
dumb.
What a dream.
Is it working?
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term? Relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Gather the necessary ingredients to brew the portion.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex
Decoctions of the
calculations.
grasses.
Extrapolated some data. Ran
Let's
some
see.
equations.
Meaning, you guessed.
Fayfale Elaine. I brew the decoction of the grasses. Ugliest man alive. So alchemy. Man, every time I get in here. Wonder if I get to use that. Decoction. I don't know if I would want to use it.
Potions ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel. Make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
I hope this
Open
works.
the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Let's see.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I have a feeling I'm just killing
I
this
had
guy.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt,
It's-
next potion.
Certainly a new idea that the Witchers actually don't want to make any more Witchers. That's something I hadn't even thought about. Stop this is a bad idea. Why would I stop? No, let's just do it. If we're gonna kill him, we're gonna kill him.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
A few hours later.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Siri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Kaniatag. Nevid. Savi. Kawal. Arriva.
Please work, please work.
Endir.
I really do want this to work. Even if it's not Siri.
No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Severe, Koal, Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Kariva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Kanitad, Taran Anadir, Dis.
Did we do it? It's the elf.
Havelock?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And hell. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse
Who put the curse on you?
has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. They will detect that.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw. Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through. Do you understand?
I'm going to get Siri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Siri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What do you suggest?
What's your suggestion?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day she'll stumble, and she won't get a second chance. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively.
And what will they be
And
doing?
you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
So, talk to friends who could defeat the hunt and ask them to join your fight at the Isle of the Mist. Quest updated for Ugly Baby. We've gotten that one done. Isle of the Mists is the next main quest. New quest, Brothers Arms, Skellige. So we could talk to Ermon, Krak, and Cirrus. Brothers in Arms in Novigrad, Distra, Rorschach, and Zoltan. Imral von Evers in Valen. Brother in Arms Valen complete already? Gee, I guess there was nobody in Valen that I could have gotten any help from. Really. So it definitely feels like we're working our way towards the end of the game. But how can that be when we have like level 30 quests coming up still? 35 quests. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So, Caramoran and Ciri's footsteps. How can I search this? Maybe the only person in Valen that we could have gotten to work with us would have been the Crones. That would make sense, actually. So, failed. Didn't fail it. It's just, I finished it. That there was just nobody in Valen capable or willing to help me. Come on, show me that Where would it be? Alright, here we are. Talk to Kira Metz. Have Kira take care of her business in Valen. So she was the only person in Valen that I could have gotten. So each one of these brothers in arms is another opportunity to just go back and convince each one of these people to try and join our group. We've got some stuff to do in the other areas too, but we still have some stuff to do in this area. So I'm gonna take the opportunity to go here and we will go through everything you saw me do and then I died. And then we will start back next episode here and we'll run around a little bit. We'll go over here to get the rest of the thing. Let's see. Entrance to a cave or ruin. Without like a poster board giving us any more question marks, I kind of have to assume that the things of interest are pretty much going to stay like right here, right here, right here, right here. So we'll run around some more. But for now, we've completed another main storyline. I think we may have to just risk ending this game and going to the end of the main storyline because it's just such a lower level than what we are at elsewise. And it feels like we're going to be at 35 right at the very end. That's what most game reviewers were at. And you're getting almost all your experience through doing the main storylines. So I may not ever be able to actually do the side quests until after the main story. It's highly unlikely the game is just going to drastically change or make it impossible for us to do things. We've only failed 2 quests through some dumb thoughts. Anyways, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.